Hey guys, I am Dumpleray 2.0, and this is my custom build high-grade Gundam Halphas. Now the ASW-G-38 Halphas is the main protagonist mobile suit for my fanfiction. Mobile Suit Gundam IPO Calamity Revolution is what I'm calling it. And this is piloted by the leader of Neo Gjallarhorn, which in the story Neo Gjallarhorn is... I'm kind of playing off with One Piece, how in the film One Piece film Z, how there was the Neo Marines, how like the Neo Marines was split off from the main Marine force in One Piece, and these guys were a little bit more extreme. Now in this, for Neo Gjallarhorn, it's kind of the same, how Neo Gjallarhorn is a bit more of an extreme version of Gjallarhorn. Now there was kind of the extremist end of within Gjallarhorn during the main anime series. Except for mine, these guys are a little bit more... They're extreme, but they're like... Their main goal is to kind of bring back the Calamity War. So their main goal is to try and resurrect the mobile armors. And their leader pilots this. This is my custom Halphas, which is using parts from multiple kits. I have the three main boxes of the three main kits as the background. As you can see, there's the Chimaris, the Astro Arena Cemento. Right above that, you can barely make it out, but that is the bale, because I used the head of the bale. Now, I also used parts from the Barbatos Lupus and Lupus Rex, that being the shoulders, the arms, and the feet. Main parts of the Arena Cemento that I used is, I used some of the spare parts from that kit on the legs, which the legs are the Chimaris' legs, just minus the bulky armor. And that I just chopped off the little connection thing, and I covered that up with some plot plate. Then I then sanded it down so it could be even on the sides. I really like the look of just this with that leg, and then I added this to just make it a bit bulky. And I was originally going to go with the Astaroth Origin style of feet that you can make using the spare parts from the Arena Cemento. But once I added the heel of the Rex and the front part of the original Lupus, that just made this thing look a bit more badass. And the backpack, I did modify it. I used the two connection parts from the Lupus. That's because its main melee weapons are these twin sword maces. Now I had a spare one from a second Lupus kit that I bought recently, but something terrible happened to that, and I'll talk about that in a different video. And then I went also about a few days ago and got another Lupus. So now I have both of these sword maces, and these can connect up to the backpack. But I noticed when I had sanded them that this side is a bit tilted than the other, so when I put them on, they one kind of sticks out farther than the other. So you can see there, they were supposed to be even. That wasn't really intentional. Now, it's V-fin. The Bale's V-fin I did not like, so I tried to modify it a bit, but it just didn't end up well. So I just left it as it having no V-fin, and that will play into the story where its design, this Gundam's design, is supposed to take some design elements from the previous Gundam frames that were developed. When this Gundam frame was recovered by Neo Gjallarhorn, the only armor that it originally had was the chest, well, the head, the chest, the whole waist, and the legs. The feet and the arms are completely original. The arms and feet were not part of the Halphas' original design. The V-fin was supposed to look a little bit more like the Lupus Rex's V-fin, just with two spikes going back out like that, and then the two other spikes going out like that. He was also supposed to have a couple other little things onto it, but this is its current look in. This is what it would currently look like in my story. Its main weapon is the beam. I modded the beam rifle from the Lightning Zeta Gundam. I just chopped off that camera, put some claw plate right there, added an ammunition magazine right there, and turned this into a high caliber, sort of like an anti-material sniper rifle. So you can use that along with the twin sword maces. And I painted up all the options that I had for the Bartos Lupus. Just now painted it for the Halphas. That's the open hands from option set 5, and then the hands with the tilted wrist. Right now I just have the basic holding hands. And the colors I went with this is yellow green for the bottom of the feet, the vents, these little sections, which I forgot to paint that there, and then the chin, and then that on the head, that light blue that's just using, to me, a light blue. Then the main blue, that darker one, that's just using medium blue. And that's all these colors I use just straight out of the bottle. I don't use anything to make them lighter or darker. I will on some of my custom builds, just for this one and for my previous build that I showed off, that Barbatos. Yeah, and the eyes are also painted pink. In the inner frame, that is just using gunship gray. There are some parts of it that are a bit light that I may have to go over. The backpack is also gunship gray too, along with that. And you can't really tell, but the sword maces, the handle is gunship gray too, while the main blade mace part is German gray. You can't really tell on camera, or you can't really tell in real life. So yeah, I did have to do one little slight modification to the inner frame, and that is the two pieces that sandwich together over the main part of the torso that gives the torso its ab crunch and also connects to the waist. I had to glue the lower part of that so that way they could stay together, because they were coming apart and it was making the chest really loose. It was just bugging the hell out of me. So I had to fix that. So yeah, this is the Gundam Halphas. Just like my Barbatos, I'm really happy with the way that this turned out. I painted both of these kits on the same day. So yeah, what's really cool about this one compared to my Barbatos is when I got done painting it, that blue and just its silhouette kind of reminds me of a Jaeger from Pacific Rim. I don't know if you guys can see it. If you guys do, let me know in the comment section below. And speak to your comment section below. Don't forget to leave a comment, like, and subscribe. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Sorry it's been about a week and a half since I've uploaded a video. I just had some stuff happen that I will talk about in an update video coming up towards this weekend. So yeah, I am Gunpowder 2.0 signing out.